Welcome to Deep Thought, the biggest confrontation. I'm going to tell you what, going through life, and I think I've done this thing before, but this is the most important thing. This is like one of those subjects I probably need to do once a month. And that's confronting your false beliefs about everything, whether it's other people, whether it's what you do for a living, but especially about the person that you see in front of you in the mirror. I'm going to tell you what, the biggest thing just in what I do, like just with relationships primarily, but then in life and coaching and everything, is getting a person to confront the false beliefs that they have about themselves and about other people. That's the biggest one. Because that's the only thing that holds everybody back is their beliefs. And most of the time, those beliefs are limiting. You know, people say, well, I can't make it because of my race. I can't make it because of my height. I can't make it because I don't look like a fashion model. I can't make it because I'm short. I can't make it because I'm too tall. I'm too slim. You know, I was born in this environment. Those are false beliefs. Ultimately, nothing stops you but you. You know, someone could throw you in a hole, but they not forcing you to stay in the hole. You can climb out of that hole. You know, people could do whatever to you. But it's in terms of how you respond to it. If you believe that this person can really do something and stop you, well, it's going to stop you. That's a false belief. Seriously. Or that you're not worthy. Like, one of the biggest things is just self-esteem and stuff. That's a false belief. I'm going to tell you why it's a false belief. Because it's based on people comparing themselves to somebody else or people putting them down and all of that. But is it true? See, that's the thing. People accept stuff, but is it true? Are you just a lowly person? Do you want it? I mean, if you accept it, well, yeah, you'll be that. But were you born to be lowly? Were you born to be poor? Were you born to be depressed? No, you weren't born for any of that. You were born to overcome whatever. God, Creator, the universe, Big Rom, the Great Pumpkin, don't make mistakes. If you hear, first of all, you already beat the odds. Because one, a particular sperm had to get in there, get that egg. You had to be carried 9 months. You had to get through a mom possibly wanting to abort you. Shoot, you had to get through the birth process, which, a lot of babies don't. You had to survive that. Just surviving, just being born, that means you already viable. You already did something. You here to do something. In African traditional religion, it is believed that every single child, no exception, is here to do something specific. And it's just a matter of them finding out. The whole system is based on them finding out and then being reminded to stay on mission. So no one is here by accident. But see, what happens is we get caught in these false beliefs like, I ain't nothing. Or, I can't get this, or I can't do that. No. No. Confront those beliefs. Ask yourself, is it true? Like a popular belief in relationships, since I'm known for that, and everybody can relate. A popular belief is, because I'm not a thug, I can't get a woman. That's for the men. Or a woman thinking, because I got a flat ass, I can't get a whatchamacallit. I'm sorry, I lost it there. I'm gonna actually do a video on that. I'm gonna do a video on that on my other channel. But they believe because they ain't built a certain way, they're not going to. They're not built a certain way. They ain't gonna get men or something. They be like, I don't got a bud dunk. Yeah, I know Rom like a bud dunk, but everybody ain't meant to have a bud dunk. Whatever you got, somebody will probably like. You need to just work what you got. And it's probably good. But, so many people get in false, and because of those false beliefs, they actually get off of their plan. They all actually get off their mission. And then when they get hurt by it, they keep the false belief. In fact, it gets added to it. But if somebody could really address it, boom. Like I give you a common false, but it's a common false belief. A certain percentage of the population will always have it, and that's a control thing. They feel like to get something out of the people around them and the environment, they have to control them, and that's one of the biggest, most dangerous false beliefs ever. Because I've had like I've encountered women with false beliefs like that. Like they have to control me, they have to boss me, and they only do it because they feel like that's the only way they can get love. They can get what they want. And I've sat and talked to women. I say, no, you don't have to control me. You can ask me nicely if you want something. But a lot of times I'll just do it anyway. You don't have to ask. And when they try to control, they always wonder why someone rebels, because you can't control another human being. Same thing with some men with some control issues. They busy trying to control the woman and everything, but it doesn't work. And they end up alienated, but they keep the same false belief, and then they wonder why no one wants to deal with them. Seriously, that's whatever. Another false belief is a trust thing. Like everybody's out to get you. It's like this person automatically going to hurt you. But then because of that false belief, that person will start engaging in behavior that will cause the person to break their trust. Y'all see how that works? Because sometimes just simply having the false belief actually creates the reality that you don't want. Now, if you have a belief that you are valuable, you are attractive, you have a mission, trust me, you're going to carry it, you're going to walk and talk in a certain way that's going to cause that to be true. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. The false belief actually... The false belief, or even a positive belief, a realistic belief about yourself, seeing who you are, actually creates a reality around you. If you're a confident person, people are going to treat you like you're confident. If you go into an interview and you act like, yeah, I got this, and you're confident about it, they're going to give you the job. But you go in like, well, I don't know, maybe I can do the job. Shoot, they're going to be like, whatever. So, I mean, it's something, the biggest fight, and really it is the biggest fight. It's the biggest fight. You got to fight that belief. You got to fight that false image of yourself, Because I'm gonna tell you what, and it is a fight, because I'm going to tell you what, and I've said this before, and I mean it. If you can shatter somebody's false belief, if you do it in like a malicious way, like a blunt way, you could actually kill somebody. And I didn't kill somebody with it, but I'll never forget. It was a young lady I was dealing with, right? I'll never forget this as long as I live, right? I was dealing with her, and she had a false belief about why I was with her. And I told her in a blunt manner that no, I'm not with you for this. I'm with you for something else. Because she thought I was doing something or showed an interest in it that I really didn't. Right? And like I said, she a good person. I didn't want to hurt her, but I had to be honest with her. Now, I never forget her reaction to when I broke that false belief. She was like, she actually leaned back on the wall and slid down the wall. Like she was on the ground. She was curled up in fetal position. And I comforted her. I comforted her. Like I say, she was not a bad person. She was evil, but I couldn't allow her to think it was one thing and it wasn't the other. Now, the irony is, under her belief, I liked it for a certain reason. But the truth was, I liked it for something totally different. And I still do. See, if... honestly, and that's actually a young lady I look up sometime. If I can, but she had a very common name, so it's hard to find her. And plus, type of woman she was, she probably has a married name now. So, but here's another thing with it. Because her false belief was exposed, and she found out the truth, our relationship actually went to another level. I mean, it was a bit of pain, but it went to another level. See, that's the one thing. When people hold on to false beliefs, they actually keep themselves away from their blessings because they operate in a certain way. But if you confront your false belief, it could be whether somebody's going to abandon you or whether you need to control people, whether, everybody's out to get you, whether it's a trust thing, whether, everybody is bad, just because of their nature. Once you get to that point, right? Once you get to the point you confront those things, all of a sudden it's like the keys to the kingdom. You just went through the hero's journey. You can take things to a new level. So I want y'all to think about that. Remember, that's always a fight we gotta fight. So anyway, I want y'all to keep rising and transforming. Peace and blessings.